Loomis is the first person in the chat room. Welcome. Yeah, I haven't seen you around for a while. Well, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, so I did my first live stream 2 days ago, my first live stream in a while, and I figured that doing live streams is what helps me stay consistent, because I thought I could just not do them and I'll be able to just have more energy to record and edit and upload videos, but the exact opposite happened. So instead, I just decided if I just start doing live streams, that will give me the energy to start making videos. Because there was something very discouraging about spending a bunch of time on videos and then all of a sudden they only get like less than 200 views, like the ones with the videos of me talking about Death Stranding 2 or the ones of me talking about Daredevil Born Again. Like, seeing those getting less than 200 views, that killed me, because it's like I spent my time, I spent my energy, and it's like barely anybody cared to look at it. Exactly, Bloomis, just need to keep showing up, and live streaming is a way to do that for me. So, I called it just chatting, but I will probably have to change the stream title once I start playing a game. I just don't know exactly what game to play right now. So for now, I'm just gonna do what I usually do, just chat with the chat room. Welcome, RJW. It's evening for you. Okay. I forgot which part of... Wait. Ultraman? Okay, Ultraman, you are the second person now who has told me... I forgot I think the first person who told me this was Apollonius. He told me somebody started a rumor that I stopped making videos. Oh, no, okay, never mind. I see what you're saying. Jeremy from the Quartering. That name sounds familiar, but I've never watched him. Said videos are dead, but I know that's not true, because if videos are dead, then why the hell are there so many people getting like hundreds of thousands of views per upload? RJW's from the UK. All right. Shadow Wolf Gaming says the afternoon here. Well, it's 12:28 p.m. right now where I am. Bloomis is saying, have you played active pickups? Yes. I have played active pickups. Mostly just like the EMG 81 and 85. And I've also played the Fishman Fluence pickups on different guitars, and just to my ears, I haven't tried the EMG single coils, but I really do like the Fishman Fluence pickups, because just the ability to have like two or three different voices with the push of a switch or a push-pull knob, for me, I just love that ability. Because I had the Fishman Fluence pickups in my old Jackson Soloist guitar, and I absolutely loved them. Like I could get great clean tones. I could get amazing overdriven and distortion sounds out of it. Those are some of the best pickups I've ever used, the Fishman Fluence. And I feel like the EMGs, they have a place and they have a purpose for them, but of course, everything with guitar, sort of like food, is subjective. So just my hands, my ears enjoy the Fishman Fluence pickups. Shadow Wolf Gaming says, I like rock and roll music. That is great. Yes, Bloomis, I remember hearing about that. That the two tone knobs do a mid boost and a treble and bass boost. Yeah, I know that Eric Clapton on his guitar, he uses the mid boost on one of his tone knobs. Bloomis says, love the shirt. Yeah, this is it's the Fantastic Four on Abbey Road. Combining two of my favorite things, the Fantastic Four and the Beatles. As soon as I saw that online, I got this from The Real Rejects, one of my favorite YouTube channels. This is from their merch shop. And they also have another one with the Scarlet Witch on it, but but they did it like a Starbucks logo, and it said Scarbucks. I love watching stuff like that where they just combine superheroes into other things. I love that stuff. If I could afford it, I would get, like, a lot of my shirts would be that. Just clever uses of superheroes and other things. Let me see here. Well, speaking of Abbey Road, I got to see Paul McCartney. I saw the video of him performing at the SNL 50th anniversary, and he played Golden Slumbers, Carry That Weight, and The End, the medley from the Abbey Road album, and he is still great. Like, he's 80 something, might be 82 years old now. Still fantastic. Yeah, our heroes are getting old, but still, like, I would be blessed to have the same amount of energy that Paul McCartney has at 82, or even Harrison Ford. Like, Harrison Ford, I believe, is also the same age, and I can't believe how, I mean, both of them, Paul McCartney and Harrison Ford, are still, like, easily mobile. Like, they don't need a cane, they don't need a wheelchair, they don't need a walker, they don't need oxygen. Like, they're still able to just, for lack of a better word, just be normal at their age. Um, man, I don't know why, but my scalp is so goddamn itchy today every time. But I have a feeling that, because I believe I've got seborrheic dermatitis, and I've had that my entire life, and sometimes it fucking flares up like it is right now. I haven't seen any new footage of the Stones and Mick Jagger, but yeah, it's insane. And my friend Keanu got to see the Rolling Stones when they were here, when they were in Houston. last year. So he's very lucky. We played at the big football stadium here. Luann, welcome. Every day is a new life to a wise man. That's a good quote. That's a really damn good quote. Yeah, Luann, I've been fine. It's just still more of the same, but let's see. Willie Nelson is 90 and he was touring. Yeah, he was. I mean, yeah, haven't seen. Yeah, Willie Nelson is an artist that I don't really listen to as much as I should because I know he's great. I just haven't seen enough of him. Hurley Goldsmith says Bob Dylan or Bob Seger. I would well, if that were up to me, I would have to pick Bob Dylan just because I don't know enough Bob Seger. I know Bob Dylan, but I don't know Bob Seger very well. Other than I know he does the song Turn the Page, and I believe he also does that song I miss that old time rock and roll or something along those lines. Dylan always seemed more like the highbrow hip crowd, and Seeger is more blue collar, both great. Yeah. Yeah, I love Metallica's version of Turn the Page. It's great. Yeah, I love that whole Garage Inc. album that they did. It's fantastic. Mo's here. Welcome. Now, someone said I should do something for the record for viewers. So, our current record is 60 views, 60 viewers at one time. And so I said, yes, I said on the last stream, if we get 61 live viewers, I'll play an online multiplayer game. Bloomis, I've got no clue who Jason Isbell is. I don't think I've ever heard of him before. Yeah, you need to tell me more about Jason Isbell because I know absolutely nothing. Well, I don't know, Mo, if I'm gonna play Red Dead Online. But I'm definitely looking forward to GTA 6 whenever that comes out. Because pretty much as soon as GTA 6 comes out, I will be live streaming that fucking game. I will be live streaming the ever loving shit out of that. Check out the song King of Oklahoma. Okay. Jason Isbell. Okay. Did Maggie Rogers and Jason Isbell, did they do a song together? Bloomis? And Hurley says, what was your first console? My first console was the Nintendo 64, Hurley. Malik is here, says, you digging in me. I don't know what that means. Bloomis says, I don't think they played together, but you feel like the vibe is kind of similar. All right. Sure, I'll make sure to check it out. Malik, I'm doing good. Oh, Jesus. Mo says mine was 64. Yep. Yeah, that's why I started off with 3D gaming on the Nintendo 64, and I just don't know if... It's weird because I never really got to appreciate the transition from 2D to 3D gaming, as far as like the 3D rendering goes. Dr. Barber says, my dad had an Atari 2600, the first he ever played. The first one that was bought for me was a Super Nintendo. Yeah, wow. See, I never played the Super Nintendo. Really, the closest I ever got was, I remember one of my neighbors growing up, they had an NES. And at the time, man, it would be so cool if they still had that, because now especially the prices of retro gaming has gone up and up so much over the last 10 years. It must be worth a lot now. But having an NES, that would be special. I just wish that CRTs would still get, the CRT, the tube televisions would still get made, because I used to have one. But I had to leave it behind when I became homeless, but I wish I still had it. Your first was the Commodore 64. Wow. I'm sure the technology for you today, Bloomis, has to be amazing to see. Yeah, the old consoles, yes, they were designed for the CRTs. That's why I remember getting confused when HDMI was out, was a brand new thing, and then I started looking on our TVs and we didn't have it. Well, yeah, I'm sure if you can find a used CRT TV, they have to be expensive, absolutely. You've been playing the PSVR 2. Oh, okay. With Resident Evil Village. I see. The best picture you ever had was an HD CRT. You know, I remember the HD CRT TV. I remember I used to have there was a type of display, the type of TV. It wasn't that my family had in like 2004 or 2005. It wasn't a CRT. It was called a DLP. And so it was big like a CRT, but it had but I'm sure some people might know what I'm talking about, but DLP was a type of TV technology where it was big, it was bulky like a CRT. It might be kind of similar to what Dr. Barber's talking about, but yeah, I remember that TV had a great picture at the time, the one that we had, but it was made by Samsung and it was DLP and it had an HDMI port on it. So, but the crazy thing is, I'm sure that was like 720p, but I never got to use it. Yeah, it was it was called DLP. That's the name of the technology. Milo says, is it morning there watching from Northeast India? Hope you're doing well. No, it's not morning. It's 12:46 p.m. here. Oh, damn. All right. Mo says he finished episode 3 of Daredevil Born Again. Yeah, I know. That ending was fucking... It was nuts. The DLP were the early LED TV stages. Okay. Your college roommate let Dr. Barber have the TV because it was 80 pounds. Yeah, I remember those types of TVs were fucking heavy. Felt like I was Batman and Bane was breaking my back whenever I tried to move one around. And I remember in 2007, I forgot where we were. I think maybe it was Costco or Sam's Club, but my dad got me a Toshiba CRT TV from 2007. And it was different because it was CRT, it was a tube TV, but like the front of it was flat. And I really wish we still had that damn TV. It's so funny because it's just like that song from that one hit wonder, that power ballad from that band called Kicks. They have a song called You Don't Know What You've Got Till It's Gone, and it's so true. Yeah, he was moving out and he was like, I'm not hauling that thing with me. Yep. I missed those old CRTs because they were very simple, but I remember my dad almost cried when the first real TV we had was a Sony Trinitron. We had that TV from the time I was born until about maybe until it was maybe yeah, from the time I was born until I believe it was 2004 when we got that Samsung DLP TV. You know what? Let's go looking for some CRT TVs. I'm just very curious what the price of them are. Let's see, display capture. There we go. Or actually, let me just flip this. If I roll myself down, and then go to that, and then Whoops. Nope. Let's see here. CRT TVs for sale. Whoops. CRT. Yep. Ah. Jesus, man. Why the fuck is this guy selling them for $4,000? Oh wow, 600. Okay, well, you know what? That would these would be fine. Yeah, it's like these old-fashioned ones that were made for kids. They wow. There's no remote. Oh wow, someone's got one. Yeah, this is when like 13-inch TVs were huge. 13-inch. Sylvania, Emerson, 13 inches. Holy shit biscuit. This is damn near identical to what I used to have. This has a VHS and a DVD player in it, but but mine didn't have one, but mine looked damn near, like almost identical to this. Why the fuck is this guy like selling? This is the same one, selling them for $2,000. I don't I don't understand. Oh, I think it's because it has a SCART input, which is like this one right here, which I believe is very rare. I see. Okay. Wait, actually, yeah, these Toshibas, they seem to be a lot more common than I thought, because this is pretty much what I used to have. Man, I would absolutely love to get one of these. Buy a GameCube, buy a PS2. Okay, here we go. This is the exact fucking TV I used to have. This exact one right here. Which is crazy though, because this one's $399 and the other one was there was one that was being sold for yeah, for $247.50. But it has $100 shipping on it. And oh, see what the hell happened? I lost the chat room here. I can't see anything. Hang on, I gotta let's see. Copy. Docs. Let's go back to here. There we go. I was wondering what the hell was going on. All right. Now we can go back to the browsing. Let's see. Yeah, the VHS DVD TV combos, yeah, you're getting flashbacks. The one is SCART European Standard, yep. Hurley, I have never played PSP before. Anthony says, well, the thing is, I don't want to get a different job from Uber because I want to do YouTube. I want to become a full-time YouTuber. That's why I don't look for other jobs, because all it will do is take time away from this. I'm pretty sure you've asked that question before, Anthony. I remember you saying something very similar to that. My answer hasn't changed. Do you remember the PSP having a web browser? Oh, whoops, hang on. Okay. I'll just leave it down here for now. Yeah, these Sony TVs are, yeah, they are, you know what, let's just try to see, can we find them by size? There we go, screen size. You don't really see too many of them that are, oh boy. Yep. $350, $350. Yeah. It just sucks that this is the only way to really, Jesus, man, $750. Yeah, those Sony TVs are a big deal. $599. Yeah. $900. Oh, they got, this one has HDMI on it. Original remote. Made 2005. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is in two people's carts right now. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel like like if I was to ever get one, I would probably just go for the one that was like maybe 20 inches. But having a 30-inch one would be cool. But see, that says local pickup. From St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah. Mo tried to visit the hub, and Dr. Barber says not sure that was even around in 05. Yeah, and then it just goes back to showing new TVs again. Yeah. It's crazy because a lot of these ones that are very valuable, they have like only one left. Yeah, vegetarian. We are looking at CRT TVs right now. I just got in the mood to just start browsing them and looking them up. You've sold combo amps on Reverb before. Shipping easily gets over $50. Yeah, because there was a time when I tried to ship a ship like just a 30-watt Marshall solid state combo amp. I sold it on Reverb.com, and then they tried to buy it from me, and it was, and I had to cancel the sale because the shipping was going to be like $80 for that. So I understand why. A JVC TV, 20 people watching. Yeah, these are so expensive because now people are just using them for retro gaming. Oh, yeah, that's the Photoshop. Okay. I'm pretty much done looking at TVs, but that was fun. You had to take your pet goldfish for a walk. That's funny. Yeah, if you buy a storage unit at an auction, it's full of CRT TVs, you're set. Yeah, I get it. Retro gaming could really just be done on the PC. Well, I get what you mean by that, but there's some people that just want to have the authentic experience of that. Yeah, exactly. You get free emulators for sure. Thanks, RJW. Chris says, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. You like the shirt? Yep. Yeah, I love this Fantastic Four Abbey Road shirt. As soon as I saw this online, I thought I'm immediately getting it. Some people just like the original hardware, yeah. I mean, if I could have, I need to stop saying if, when I can afford to do it, I would love to start my collection back up again. Some N64 games look a lot better with the emulator. I've heard that the N64 is really hard to emulate, because I remember there was the PlayStation. I remember before there was the NES Classic, the Super Nintendo Classic, and then there was the N64, and people thought, well, I thought we would just get an N64 Classic, but it never really happened. And I was looking up videos about it, and there were a ton of people that just kept saying, oh, it's because the N64 is notoriously hard to emulate, or something like that. Castlevania Legacy of Darkness has more colors, runs smoother. Yeah. I mean, I have used emulators, so I definitely know what you mean about the games running better for sure. There's no slowdown. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I totally get that. I'm wondering if there's the hardware in modern PCs. Well, of course, yeah. They blow anything away that the old consoles had, for sure. Definitely. I just wish, even though I know that they never have to do it if they don't want to, I just wish Nintendo could compete with Sony and Microsoft as far as just hardware and graphics, because I remember being blown away by the animation on the Mario movie, and I just kept wondering, man, if only we could get actual Nintendo games with this level of visual fidelity, that would be absolutely incredible to see. And I understand everyone's going to say, oh, graphics don't matter. But for me, if I see great graphics combined with great gameplay, that makes me want to play a game even more. You've been playing The Forest with a friend. I think I've heard about that before. The Forest. Yeah. Is that a newer game, or I think I remember hearing about that, but let me just look that up. The Forest. 2018, that's right. I remember hearing about that. Yeah. It just came out in 2018, The Forest. I think I remember seeing different trailers for that. It's been around for a while, yeah. I think the next game, I don't know if it has a release date or not, but ugh, the next game that I'm really looking forward to is WWE. Well, I mean, I would love to play WWE 2K25, but I don't have $70. But I also would love to play Mafia: The Old Country when it comes out, because I love the first game, love the second game, love. I absolutely couldn't stand the gameplay on the third game because it felt like they were just trying to do an imitation of the Ubisoft formula, and I absolutely fucking hate the Ubisoft open world formula. And so that's why I stopped playing Mafia 3, but I really enjoyed the remake of the first game. And now they're making The Old Country a prequel in the 1800s, going to be in Italy. I'm looking forward to that for sure. There's a sequel called Sons of the Forest. You haven't played it? Yeah, I mean, I'm still looking. I yeah, I barely remember anything from the forest. I think if I was ever to play a multiplayer game that I think I would actually like, I would probably want to play Split Fiction. I'm hearing tons of uh amazing things about that game, and I love the director Joseph Fares. He pretty much is the a guy who is very much against microtransactions and loot boxes and all of that online bullshit. I'm glad that he firmly takes a stand against it. I haven't played any of his games though. Like I've never played, like, Split Fiction is the newest one, but I haven't played Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. I haven't played A Way Out. I haven't played It Takes Two. So yeah, I'm definitely, that sounds like something I would want to try out. But I'm also really looking forward to the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. That's going to be a lot of fun when that comes out. But, I am in the mood to play something, but uh but I just wouldn't know what to do. Mo says your blood sugar's been dropping, so that's good. That's great to hear, Mo. Yeah, because Mo has been having some problems uh, with blood sugar recently, so I'm glad that he's able to get things back. Will Rodriguez, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay consistent on YouTube, so doing these live streams helps me get back into the flow of things. Steam is doing a major spring sale right now. Do I play Counter-Strike? No, I do not play any online multiplayer. Very rarely. Very few occasions I'll do it. You're from, Serene says, I'm from Brazil, love your videos. Live streams, it's 3:11 p.m. here. Okay, cool. I think we had another person from Brazil on the last live stream, so good to know I've got some fans in Brazil. Exactly, yes, I agree with you. Mafia 3 would have been better if it was an open world, more linear. If they just followed the format they had with Mafia 2 and just expanded it more. Because that's the thing is Mafia 2, like, it gave the illusion that it was open world, but I like that it was a linear game where you had to drive to each place because they had to make it look like a mob movie where you see the characters driving to each location. I thought that was cool. Some people might think that that's stupid, but yeah, like, because they had a very interesting story going on, but the gameplay was way too goddamn repetitive for me to just get through it. So, but I'm glad that they're doing something different for Old Country. And it's kind of interesting to me, though, that Mafia is and it's just interesting to me the way that works. Because I bought the Mafia Definitive Edition on the disc, but then I sold it. Yeah, Mo is hyped for Old Country, so am I. I still don't know if does that have a release date at all. Um, okay, it just says um, so people are guessing it's going to be summer 2025. All right, that's all we've got for now. But yeah, man, that first trailer was epic. I loved it. Because I'm always a sucker for mafia movies. I love Goodfellas. Um, I loved. Well, I mean, Scorsese is the best at it, but I've never seen. I mean, I saw The Irishman and I loved it. I've never seen Casino, but I did get to see. Oh man, there's another one like on the tip of my tongue that I'm not remembering, but oh yeah, The Departed. I completely forgot that was also Scorsese as well. Uh, I I guess I'm a fan of both Scorsese and mafia movies. So vegetarian says it's 11:12 a.m. Denmark is 7:12 p.m. I see. That's right. I'm so dumb. Of course, I love The Godfather as well. I've heard of Carlito's Way. I never saw it. And of course, Scarface is great too, but that's why I love the Mafia games, because it just gets me in that mood. But you know what, though? There is a mob movie that Ben Affleck directed, and I completely forgot the name of it, and that's probably why it lost so much money at the fucking box office and barely anybody saw it. But it had Ben Affleck and Zoe Saldana in it, and I liked it. I saw it in theaters. Ben Affleck mob movie. It'll come up. Live by Night. That's right. It came out in 2016. Yeah. Yeah, Ben Affleck directed it. And yeah, that movie was about the gangsters in Boston, and then they go to Florida during the Prohibition. What is my favorite Star Wars movie? I mean, it it has to be Empire Strikes Back. I know everyone says that, but for me it really is. The Town with Affleck is solid. I've only seen that once. I remember I saw that when I went on a trip to the Philippines to visit my mom's family in 2010. That was the first time I ever got to see screens on a TV. I mean, screens on a flight. Like, that blew me away the first time I ever saw that. And that was in 2010. And you could just watch everything. And so I remember that's how I got to watch Despicable Me for the first time. Yeah, that's how I remember. Yeah, I remember watching Despicable Me and The Town. Two very different movies from each other, but I liked it. Empire's everyone's favorite. It's the most balanced Star Wars movie. Return of the Jedi's. I mean, I like Return of the Jedi as well, but I remember playing BioShock Infinite, and I really wish there could be a brand new BioShock game. And I know that the original creator of BioShock, Ken Levine, I know he's off making his own movie. I'm not movie. I mean, they announced this game called Judas. I don't remember what year it got announced, but we've heard absolutely nothing from it since. But I feel like those are the two big game directors we haven't got to hear anything from, like, since the PS3 and 360 generation, are Amy Hennig, who created Uncharted, and Ken Levine, who made BioShock, and also back in the day made System Shock 2. But it sucks because we never really got to see. Now, Amy Hennig is doing the Captain America and Black Panther and World War II game called 1943 Rise of Hydra. That first trailer was absolutely incredible. And then the voice actor for Black Panther in that game kind of like let it slip that their game is planning to come out in December. So I'll look forward to that. But also, with as soon as it comes with Amy Hennig, she's just had a bunch of bad luck because she was working on a Star Wars heist game, and it looked really cool. And it was at EA, and it was at Visceral Games, the same developers who made Dead Space, and it was the only like name we had for it was called Codename Ragtag, and like you were just a ragtag group of rebels trying to do a heist with the Empire, and it looked fucking incredible. I mean, just the details about it, but then that got canceled. the studio got shut down, you know, kind of similar to what happened with Wonder Woman and Monolith and WB Games. But but I have a good feeling though that that 1943 Rise of Hydra is going to be good, and Amy Hennig will finally get to put out her first game since Uncharted 3. I mean, the thing with Star Wars is all it takes is one win to build momentum. Sort of like I learned this from John Campia, where he looks at like movie franchises. You have to treat, or even game franchises, you just have to treat them like you just have to treat them like a sports team where all it takes is one win to build momentum. And like, let's say if the Mandalorian movie comes out and it's good, which I imagine it will be, because Jon Favreau is directing it, and so the same people who made that show are going to be working on it. I'm sure that will be good. But as far as like the next thing, just the only time will tell. You just have to wait and see. But I've heard that Andor was amazing, and I haven't seen that, but I have to, because I know Andor season 2 is coming out pretty soon. Yeah, War Thunder isn't really my type of game. Uh, Saren, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, because stuff. I have stuff to play, but I don't know if anyone here is going to stick around for that or not. Vegetarian is playing Sea of Stars right now. I've never heard of that. What's that like? Estegos Gamer, we we don't talk about that topic anymore. All it does is just turn the chat room and comment sections into nothing but a toxic mess. So I'd appreciate it if you don't bring that up again. Dr. Barber says, do you pay any attention to March Madness? I'm in North Carolina and people will get into fist fights over college basketball here. Jesus, man. Yeah, I'm not really a person that, I know nothing about college basketball, so I'm completely out of the loop on that. But but I do know that college, excuse me, the college basketball fans are very intense, and like you told me right there, people will get into actual fistfights about it, which I think is like so fucking stupid, because it's like it's just a sport. Just watch the game and get along. But like, you can love sports, but you don't have to resort to violence over them. Rule time, I haven't given up. I haven't given up, man. It's just I gotta focus on my YouTube career right now. Until I can start making a real income from this, I can worry about that stuff later. But right now, I don't have the income to even attempt any of that. You once got screamed at for wearing a green shirt the same day a Blue Bombers game was wait, what? What are the Blue Bombers? Is that hockey? I don't know what that is. Don't bite your tongue. If you're able to spend $7,500 at that type of place, I wish I had your fucking income. Dr. Barber has gone to NFL games and had visiting fans talk trash to me, but that was about it. I can't imagine spending the night in jail for millionaires who don't care about you. Precisely, Dr. Barber. Exactly. They thought you were a Rough Riders fan because I was wearing a green shirt and yelled at me. Yeah, that's just dumb shit. You didn't even know there was a game that day. Yeah, that makes total sense. Let's see here. Controller's starting to get dusty. You've gotten much better with impulsive spending on stupid stuff. Just be grateful that you have the money to spend on stupid stuff. Because I would, oh man. Just don't that's the thing with me is just don't fucking freak out. Because I know that sticking with YouTube is going to work for me in the long run. Because if I've already made it to this point, if I just stop YouTube, that's going to that would suck. Vegetarian says I almost never spend money for fun. Yeah, I get you. It's just, if I could, I would. I'm very grateful to make roughly $100,000 a year off my band. You're very entertaining, and I know you can get there too. Well, thank you. Because pretty much I just need to. I still can't believe that $7,000 or $7,500 on a strip club. That just breaks my brain. It's like I get my mind gets blown away when I find out that there's people that how. It's like my mind gets blown away whenever I see people spending $1,000 at a restaurant even. The vegetarian says you have no desire. It was all on one stripper over a few months. The most was one night was $1,200. Jesus, man, that's like $1,200. That's roughly around what I would make in 1 month with Uber. Well, not that I'm not doing that anymore, but still. Have I ever thought about teaching guitar to make money? I'm not good enough to teach guitar. All I can do is show a beginner what to do, but beyond that, I'm shit out of luck. You may eat almost every meal from scratch. You only drink water and black coffee. I enjoy a free day at the beach or sometime in the woods over shopping. Try out for your band. Well, that's impossible. I don't have a car anymore. So the only times I get to leave the house is whenever the food stamps come in and I go and me and my aunt go to the grocery store. Yeah. You've been on food stamps before, yeah. Yeah, we've had to do it now for like, I don't know how long, like maybe, God, I don't even remember. It's been, I would say, more than 5 years. I see. Wait, don't bite your tongue. If you're asking me to join your band, that's the thing is I haven't played guitar in like a month. So, and it just depends because the, I don't know. It's like I made a conscious choice to stop playing guitar or put it on the back burner because I'm so fucking broke. I need to I had to choose between YouTube or playing guitar, and I chose YouTube because I know if I stick through this, I know I'm going to be able to earn enough money where I can finally move out of this mobile home and find a decent sized place or find just a a place that actually has room, where some place that actually has width to it. The next tour you need someone for is November 5th to December 20th. You would pay me $2,500 for it. Well, I would just need to know what kind of music you're playing, because the thing is, like, if it's anything like thrash metal, I couldn't do it, because the whole fucking heavy palm muting speed thing that fucks me up. But if you're doing stuff like, I don't know, like if you've been watching me for a while, you would know the type of music that I like. Oh, okay. Old school pop punk, like old Blink 182. I see. Okay. Wait, but I don't even know where where you're located at. That's tough. I think you can kind of tell from my body language, like there's a bunch of wheels turning in my head, but trying to imagine. Are you in Texas? Don't bite your tongue. Because pretty much it's like what I've planned to do on YouTube is just make videos about entertainment news, where I just talk about gaming and hang on, don't bite your tongue. Let me give you my Discord link so I can just get in contact with you. Oh, you're on the East Coast. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what part of the East Coast are you in? Because, you know what, man? It's kind of crazy that you're saying all this shit right now, because I've always wanted to know what the East Coast of America looks like, but it's, you've never used Discord? Do you have a... shit. Because I don't want to give my email away on a live stream, but hang on. If you can use hang on. I just want to make sure it's still... Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, you're in New Jersey. Okay. Man, I've heard Instagram. Yeah, hang on. I just have to remember. Oh, hey, vegetarian, thank you for the $10. It said, ouch, popped my bursa. I don't know what that means. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, my Instagram is just Mr. Gaming Guitarist. Whoops. Aaron Guvink. Let's see. Donated $44.99. What is the wait? What TR? Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it. What is TRY? Is that like? Is that from Turkey? TRY. JUSD convert. What is TRY? Turkish lira. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. You're from Turkey. I see. 44. Okay. See, well, hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, it's the okay. Yeah, you always thought Turkey was the funniest name for a country. I think uh there was one I remember there was one James Bond movie that took place in Turkey. Wait, what the hell? Uh I didn't even. There we go. Something weird popped up on Discord. Oh, okay, I see, Bloomis. You've got the David Gilmour Strat. I'm seeing the photo of it. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, in Istanbul. Yeah, I think that was The World Is Not Enough, the one with Pierce Brosnan. It was Pierce Brosnan and Denise Richards. I remember that movie. You want to come to Miami to be a dentist? Hey, if that's your dream, go ahead and do it. More power to you. See, we're both gonna follow our dreams. I want to be a full-time YouTuber. You want to be a dentist. That's great. If that's what you want to do, um, go ahead and do it. I have never been to Florida, but it's funny because a lot of the rental cars I've gotten from Florida are a lot of the rental cars that I had from Hertz. Those rental cars from Hertz are from Florida. Have I ever watched old school wrestling from the 80s and 90s? I absolutely have. because I have Peacock and Netflix, so I was able to watch a lot of the stuff from WWE. Aaron says, if you come to my clinic in the future, I will treat you for free. Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah, watching the old Royal Rumbles on YouTube, that is a lot of fun, absolutely. Which state am I from? I am from Texas, Aaron. It's, it's so fucking insane, though. I swear, it almost feels like, hey, I don't even know if you're in here. I don't even know what your name is. Don't Bite Your Tongue. If I don't know if Don't Bite Your Tongue is the name of your band or not, but it's crazy because I've always said I wanted to visit the East Coast of America. Like, I would say that a lot, and then all of a sudden this offer just drops on my lap where I get to possibly go to New Jersey. Like, I've always wanted to know what the snow in the East Coast feels like. Oh, it is the name of the band? Okay. See, because for me, it's like my favorite punk album. I mean, for me, oh, Jesus. Oh my God, I'm forgetting the fucking name of it. Give me a second. It is the name of the band. Cool. So what are you? Are you like the singer, the bass player, the drummer? I'm forgetting the name of it. Hang on, I'll look for it. Yes, it was that one. Yeah, okay. So, where was I? Yeah, my favorite punk album is definitely the Ramones' Rocket to Russia. I heard that the first time in 2018, and that is what made me a Ramones fan. So I love it. and I also pretty much heard that James Hetfield got his fuck me. James Hetfield got a lot of inspiration for his right-hand picking from Johnny Ramone. Oh, you're the singer and run every... Oh, okay, cool. Because that's the thing, too, is like I've been wanting to learn how to sing, but I just put all that on the shelf because I thought I got to concentrate on YouTube, but now it's, yeah. It's just, if you want to check us out on stream, give your honest opinion, okay. I mean, I don't know necessarily if I would want to listen to it on the stream just because I have a horrible history of every time I tried to listen to music on a live stream, it always the stream ends up getting shut down. So I would have to do that later, like off camera. But are you on Spotify and Apple Music and all that type of stuff? NBA champion prediction this year? Oh man. I mean, it kind of feels like, just based off of how the standings are, it definitely feels like shit, man, I'm losing my train of thought. It feels like you're on... Sorry, my brain is messing up. It feels like it could... I wouldn't be surprised if the finals go down between the Thunder and the Cavs. Just because I don't know how any other teams could win. Now, I could be completely surprised by that. Like, it could be the Celtics again. A part of me is thinking it could be cool since the Lakers have all this momentum building up. It could be the Celtics versus the Lakers in the finals, like reignite that classic rivalry again. I think that would be cool. All right, you followed me on Instagram. Let me take a look at it. Crap. Where? Oh man, I am such an old man. I have no fucking clue how the hell Instagram works. I'm trying to find you on there. Where do I find, what is this? The heart? Celtics and Lakers would be insane, yeah. What's your username on Instagram so I could find you? Don't bite your tongue. It feels weird just calling you by the band name, like, if you don't mind telling me what your first name is. I'm just trying to find you on here. 'Cause yeah. That was, oh. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, I see. What's my favorite prog album? I mean, I hate to sound stereotypical, but for me, my favorite prog album is Moving Pictures by Rush, because that is, I wouldn't say that's the first Rush album I ever heard, but I just loved how every time I listen to Moving Pictures by Rush, it makes me feel like I'm in the 80s, just the way the album is produced, and the songs, of course, are amazing, and I've been listening to them forever. Lulu is saying, hi, Jaren. I want to share. Happy you're about to be admitted as the first year resident for family medicine. I'm going to start in April. Hey, congratulations, Lulu. That's great to hear. Let me see here. I got a notification. What is your oh shit. What is your what is your favorite Foo Fighters album? It's so funny, Rumham, because I also flip back and forth between There Is Nothing Left to Lose and Wasting Light. Like, we think alike, because those are my two favorites as well. But for me, I mean, I love the whole 90s tone and feel, but I also really like The Color and the Shape. I like that one a lot too. Man, but it's like, now that I'm, oh man. Oh, it's tough. Thank you. It cost you a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah. Okay, that's probably like the funniest question I've seen all day. Alfonso as 199 says, what perfume do you use, Mr.? Well, I mean, I don't use perfume. It's so funny, Alfonso, that you mentioned that. Because I am like Pepe Le fucking Pew from Looney Tunes.
All right, like, do you see this shit? Do you see this shit? This is all like different colognes that I've collected over the years, but the one that I go back to a lot is this one. This is called fucking shit. This is called Wanted by Azaro. First I got into this because I really enjoy the fucking the way the bottle is. Like, it looks like something Arthur Morgan or John Marston would, the type of cologne they would use, but I love this one. Let's see, what else do we fucking have here? This one is pretty good. Like, I like the Calvin Klein stuff, but this is like Calvin Klein Escape for men. This one is really fucking good. You know what? It's so funny, Alfonso. And by the way, thank you so much for the $1.99. I appreciate it. But I've really gotten, like, in 2019, I was fucking obsessed with collecting cologne. And I got so into it, I thought that I would work. I was seriously, for a split second before I ultimately decided, no, remember the bullshit you went through working retail before, don't you dare fucking do it. There was a second where I thought I wanted to work at the fragrance section at Macy's, and I thought I would be good at it because I was researching cologne. I wanted to learn more about it. Why does certain things smell the way they smell? I was turning my nose into fucking Toucan Sam, like he was following his nose for Fruit Loops. But man, you've unlocked a memory in me that I haven't dealt with in a while. Like, there was, oh yeah. Tom Ford is absolutely one of my favorite fucking brands of cologne, like, because they're so damn expensive. I could only get samples, but my favorite Tom Ford was the one called Noir Extreme. And I'm sorry if this is boring to a shit ton of people, but I fucking love collecting cologne. And yeah, I've also got this one. I've got this, whoops, the box is kind of, let me get it. But there's a bunch of dust on these, because, yeah, this is called Nuit Dissy. This one's from Issey Miyake. I'm a true cologne historian. It's so crazy because I have it. It's like I put this all away when I moved in to my current place, and yet I leave it all here, and then all of a sudden Alfonso says, "What perfume do you use?" And then it's like I immediately got transported back to 2019, getting hyped and talking about all this shit. Like, I've gotten so many free samples too. Like, I have so many goddamn free samples. This one, just the regular Boss by Hugo Boss. This one smells really good too. I found this one. This is like another Issey Miyake one. This one is called Lou Dissy Pour Home. This one was actually, I got it for free at the donation center. Someone just had it, and it's like, oh shit, I get to have a second Issey Miyake one. Rum Ham says, I think you collecting cologne is more interesting than people that collect stamps. But yeah, it's like, oh, and by the way, do you think this is all I got? Just you fucking wait. Yeah, this one is dusty. Give me 1 second, guys. It's so crazy because Alfonso awoken something in me, like using my so this is like a travel bag that I got for free with a purchase of one bottle at Macy's, and like there's a shit ton. These are all just fucking samples. Like, there's this one called Alien. I don't remember that one too well. There's Like, I'm not fucking kidding. Like, there's a shit ton in here. Doesn't smelling colognes all day make you high? I from my experience, no. But trying to see, like, oh, the Mont Blanc Legend was pretty good. And there was another one here called Azaro Chrome. This one was pretty good. Givenchy Gentleman. This one's pretty good too. There's this one called Kenneth Cole Intensity. I don't think I remember trying this one out, but it's like I could go. I pretty much wouldn't need another bottle of cologne for almost the rest of my life, because I just put this all away and completely forgot about it. But there were times before, like if I'm going out where I would spray a bottle of cologne, but it's kind of strange, don't you think, that I'm getting more hyped talking about cologne than I was when I was talking about fucking video games and bands. Isn't that fucking insane? And I got and I also have a second fucking bag too. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I just had to go outside and knock all the fucking dust off of this. But seriously, there was one of my favorite YouTube channels to watch back in 2019 was this guy called Jeremy Fragrance. I don't know if he's still making videos, but I would watch his reviews all the time, just like how, you know, people would watch like John Campia or The Real Rejects or fucking what's the other channel? Other channels. Or people like Chris Stuckman or Jeremy Johns for reviews. I would watch Jeremy Fragrance and he would explain there's just like almost similar to like Sneakerheads, where he would say this one is dropping at this time. You can order it at this time. This company's got a new one coming out at this time. It was getting, but pretty much whatever obsession I had with collecting cologne, it fucking ended as soon as I became homeless. Oh yeah. This one's called You've Got 55 Warhammer 40k omnibuses. That's cool. I didn't know that Warhammer had comic books. Or maybe I did know that, but it completely went out the window. My memory of that. Yeah. This is probably my favorite, like, Ralph Lauren polo one. This one's called Red Rush. That one's pretty good. This is one of my absolute favorites. This is called 1 Million by Paco Rabanne. This one literally, like, I feel like a fucking millionaire every time I spray this. Like, as soon as I spray this on, I all of a sudden get this fucking confidence that I have no idea where the fuck it came from. And I walk in, and then and it's like, if I go out and I wear this, I guarantee you I'm getting bare minimum 2 girls' phone numbers when I spray this on. I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm dying. This cologne is this is the shit. Or one of the shits, I should say. Yeah, this one was from Hermes. Like, Terre de Hermes. I forgot what that one smelled like. this one's some fancy. I remember not really liking this one too much. This one's called Pasha de Cartier. What else is in here? Perry Ellis. I remember that one being okay. Oh, yeah. The Coach for Men. This one is fucking great. Like, Coach for Men is one of my fucking favorites. And I also remember Michael B. Jordan was on the cover of the poster when I, like, at Macy's one day. Said, well, shit, if it's good enough for him, it's got to be good enough for me. And I sprayed it on, and I enjoyed it. This is probably one of my absolute all-time favorites, though. This one is called Versace Eros. This is one of my favorites. Like, this used to be, like, when I was Uber driving, this was, like, one of my daily ones that I would wear all the fucking time. Like, this one is probably my number one favorite. This one's John Varvatos. Paco Rabanne, Invictus. Paco Rabanne makes good shit. There's another, like, Gentleman Givenchy one here. That's the Coach New York one. Acqua di Gio, which this one's like a classic one, but I'm not really a big fan of it. This is Paco Rabanne. Oh, yeah, I already did that one. Talked about that. That's the Cartier one. That's the Hermes one. Polo Red Rush. Probably my favorite polo one that they've ever done. Oh, yeah. Yves Saint Laurent. Yves Saint Laurent is the fucking shit. Like, it's so funny because I've never fucking talked about cologne on camera before. I fucking love it, in case you didn't know. Like, I could be the next Jeremy Fragrance, which I have no idea what happened to that guy, if he's still making videos or not, but as far as, like, cologne YouTubers go, and that's a very small niche, I believe he was, like, one of the biggest ones as far as talking about, like, colognes for men and stuff. But yeah, you could tell, like, look at how much of that sample is almost fucking completely gone. Like, are you seeing how much, like, it's almost at the bottom? That's how much I love this one. Like, Yves Saint Laurent is the motherfucking shit. And I love Yves Saint Laurent because I remember my mom got me a bottle of Yves Saint Laurent. I believe it was called, it's like, I'm horrible at, like, pronunciation. I think Yves Saint Laurent is French. I'm absolutely awful at the pronunciation of it. It was called Yves Saint, what the hell is it? It was called L'Homme, like L'Homme, which I believe simply only means for men. Like, I think that was the first Yves Saint Laurent one for men, and I loved it. And so, in some ways, it's like anytime I look at the Yves Saint Laurent brand, it gives me memories of my mom. Oh, wow. Okay, this one's fucking expired as shit. I completely forgot this free sample bag I got. It also has, like, this fucking maximum hydrator. Like, is this even... Oh, man, this has to be expired, right? Because I don't even remember what fucking year I got this from. Maximum... Clinic for Men, maximum... Oh, it doesn't feel too good. Smells pretty good, but this is like some kind of moisturizer. Oh, shit, I dropped the lid. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Where the fuck... Oh, there it is. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Is that it? Oh no, we got like other bottles. Shit. Dr. Brandt. Pore purifying mask. Mattifying hydrator. I completely forgot that this shit was in here. That this came with it. Okay, I'm gonna ask a very stupid question. Would you like to see me try this shit out on stream? And give my review? Actually, no, fuck it. I've got a beard. This shit, you know what? Fuck it. I'm abandoning ship on that. First, I thought, why the fuck am I gonna try this shit out? And then I just realized this stuff is, I would say, maybe 5 years old. And I don't know if it's gonna fuck up my skin. But anyways, just in case you guys need a reminder. Yes, you would. Take a look at that. Those are all the samples I got. You got that one there. You got this one. You got this one. You got this. You got this. You got this shit. Oh, okay. Now it's all falling apart. All right, I'm putting the fucking camera back where I found it. You got to be careful with those old moisture. Actually, you know what? Let's look up online. Can an expired moisturizer okay, there we go. What happens if you use expired moisturizer? Fuck. Is it safe to use face moisturizer after its expiration date? Oh shit. While many skincare ingredients are stable, some can develop harmful bacteria or mold. Oh, fuck that. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I thought it would be funny to try it out, but no, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm not going to... Yeah, let's just toss these out, because I'm not gonna put fucking mold on my face. Hell no. That mold is where I draw the fucking line. Lewis Baker says, Yo, Jaren, your hair is looking thick today, brother. I'm wanting to grow mine out, but feel I'm too old at 37. Fuck what everyone else says. If you want to have long hair, go and fucking do it. Like, unless you have a fucking job or something where the dress code says men can only have like short or medium length hair. If you want to do it and you can do it, fucking go for it. Who the fuck? Why the fuck are you gonna let someone else tell you, a grown adult man, what to do with your fucking hair? If that's what you want to do, fucking go for it. Man, I never would have thought remembering how much I enjoyed cologne would fire me up, but if you saw the beginning of the live stream when I wasn't feeling like myself, I mean, I was me, but all of a sudden I get back to an elevated version of me. So, Pancit, that's from the Pancit is from the Philippines. That's what my mom's side of the family and my aunt, they would make and eat that stuff all the time. Let's see. I missed out on a lot of messages. Real Hall says, I like this dude's channel. It's giving me a chill mood. Thanks. Well, I mean, this is not the only content I'm going to be making. Like, I've got my videos where I will talk about gaming and entertainment news and stuff like that, because that's like my number one thing. Let's see here. Yeah, Lewis, it's funny though that you said that my hair is looking thick because I because I was in denial for a very long time about balding, and it wasn't until I saw YouTube comments where it was coming from a toxic place and they were making fun of me for it, but then I was talking to some other people about it and they were saying right now is the best time to start taking any hair loss medication. So I've been taking it now since, when did I really start? Because I took it in November and then ran out of money, so I couldn't renew it. But I'm essentially on my third month right now, because I know they say you have to take it for 6 months, but seriously, if we look at old photos of me, what medication exactly? I mean, for me, I'm taking what's called a super capsule, and it's a blend. It's a blend of dutasteride, which is stronger than finasteride, and then it also has minoxidil and vitamin D in it. It's like all of them in one pill. And so I just take that in the morning as soon as I wake up. Yeah, like I think this is a good place where you can really see it. Like if you're able to look at hang on. Like if you're able to take a look, hang on. Let's see here, display capture and down. Nope. That's not it. Where the fuck was it? Shit. There we go. Like if you look at this video before from like me and Mo, if you look here on the left, like I didn't even realize that how bad it was. Like you could see it right there, like right there at the top. And when you look at me now, it's like it's all been filled back in. Or hang on, maybe there's another one. Like there's probably like a video of me driving. Yeah, like maybe this one. Uh, are they able to see me in here? No, not that one. I know that there's like a good example of it where you could really see it, but yeah, like even like this old one right here. Like this right here is where you could really see it. It's like you could see the front and the middle just right there. I don't know what Real Hall is talking about, because Shrek has never had hair. Unless you're talking about Shrek 2, in that one part where he was temporarily human. Let me see here. What's my favorite guitar solo of... Oh, fuck, man. I mean, just because it's the one that inspired me to be a musician, I have to say by default, Eruption by Van Halen. Yes, Apollonius, my hair did grow back. So, even though there were a ton of people that were making fun of me for balding, I have to thank them because it pushed me over the edge to take it seriously. And, oh, yeah. Well, Mo has, Mo, I'm telling you, Mo, you just got to go full Michael Jordan. Go full on Michael Jordan. If you want to try it out. Yeah, Lewis, I'm still not drinking caffeine because actually I created a counter actually, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I created, there's this app called I Am Sober, and you can set it for anything. Holy shit. Look at that. That, I am so proud of myself for that. Are you seeing that right there? Come on. Come on, focus, goddammit. Focus. Come on. Maybe if I put my hand here and then you'll be able to... Shit. Okay, maybe you can see this a bit better. It says, I have been caffeine-free for 6 months, 3 days, 5 hours, 19 minutes, and 26 seconds. 6 months of no caffeine. Because now, every single time I order coffee anywhere, I always tell them, decaf, and God help you if you fuck that up. I don't say that for real, but because if I have caffeine in my system, you know what's gonna fucking happen to me? This is gonna happen to me. Okay, I should have set this up better. I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like, I am Cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole. I'm gonna be like that. Shout out to all the 90s kids out there if you know that reference. Oh, I see. RJW. Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize that RJW has Shrek as his profile picture. I've just now noticed that. That is funny. And especially because I've got high blood pressure and I inherited that from my mom's side of the family. Oh, no. No, Real Hall. I don't know. It's fine. But speaking of Shrek, Shrek 5 comes out next month. Shit, I wish it was next month. It comes out next year, and I'm looking forward to it. Oh, it's from Shrek I did completely forgot that there was a fucking Shrek musical. You know what, man? Shrek has to be one of the best animated movies ever. Because I can rewatch Shrek and Shrek 2, I can rewatch those at any time and just be fucking happy and satisfied. Like, I don't know what it is, but I loved it the first time I've seen it, and it only gets better with age. Like, I especially love when they go in, when they visit Lord Farquaad's castle, and it's just making fun of Disneyland that entire time. And I love that there's a guy with a Farquaad costume on, and he had to run all around the entire lines of the velvet ropes. I just think that was hilarious. Shrek is such an underdog story. Even the movie was never expected to be that big. Really? I never knew that. I thought people thought, oh man, this is going to be good. This is going to be great. But I do remember hearing that Chris Farley was supposed to be the voice of Shrek before he passed away. And I heard that they started recording dialogue, started production for like maybe 6 months. And then Chris Farley died. And so I'm really curious, like, if there's any footage at all of what Chris Farley's voice as Shrek would have sounded like. Vegetarian says, those Monster energy drinks make me feel like I've astral projected to Rabbit Hell. I mean, yeah, I feel the exact same way. Whenever I drink those Monster energy drinks, I always feel like I'm being like, I mean, Cornholio is the perfect description for it. Yeah, who's asking about Shrek? Um, yeah, Apollonius, yeah. Go watch Shrek. Like, it's so fucking good. Oh, if you could make a starting 5 of Shrek. Oh, shit, man. I've never thought about it that way before. Hey, we're at 26 viewers. Remember, if I get to 61 viewers, I will play one match of an online multiplayer game. That's still up for grabs. We get to 61 views, 61 live viewers. I will get there. Well, of course, Shrek would be a center. I feel like Puss in Boots would be a really good shooting guard. I think Donkey would be the point guard. I think Fiona would be a small forward. Are we missing anything? I said small forward. Oh yeah, who would be a power forward for Shrek? If there was a Shrek basketball team. I don't know who the power forward would be. Can't really think about it. Okay, Scott, you've been talking about it over and over again. I'll answer you this only one time, and then we're getting off of the whole fucking dating topic, all right? Scott is saying, why do you have to be in a position to start? Scott says, I hate being single. Well, of course, you have to have a steady income. I mean, that's just common sense, because if you go out on a date with a girl and it's like you don't have any fucking money, then that's just, you can't go anywhere with that. Serene says, in Brazil, we have the word xareca. It means pussy. That's funny. That's very funny. But seriously, I have zero desire to play Minecraft. I've never played it before, and every time I look at it, it's not my cup of tea. And it's like, Penku, if you love Minecraft, more power to you. It's not for me. Sidharth says you should try horror games. I remember I played this one game. I played PT one time, and PT was it was a demo in 2014 where no one knew what the hell it was for, but it turns out it was a teaser called playable teaser for a Silent Hill game that was going to be directed by Hideo Kojima. And everyone got so fucking excited about it. And then, he went through this whole fallout with Konami. But I'm so glad that Hideo Kojima was able to still like keep working with Norman Reedus, and that continued into Death Stranding. So I'm glad the two of them were able to continue working together. But man, I would have fucking loved a Silent Hill game by Kojima. That would have been amazing. But I will say, I got fucking the absolute shit scared out of me when I was playing PT for the first time. I recorded it, and I think I actually got 1,000 views, which is very rare for me in 2014 to get 1,000 views on anything. But I think it's because PT was so hot, everyone was playing it, everyone was trying to figure out what the fucking mystery of the whole thing was. But yeah, it felt like everyone was shitting on Konami the same way a lot of people shit on Star Wars right now. But it's like all Konami had to do is get one win, like what I said before. And when Silent Hill 2 came out, when that remake came out and it was good and people liked it, that was a win. And now Konami is back on this upward trajectory again. So it's like anyone can have a comeback. It all just depends. You got to make something good that people enjoy. It's as simple as that. I mean, as far as co-op multiplayer, I would like that, but I guess you could say I'm just too old-fashioned. I just prefer playing games. If I'm playing anything that's multiplayer, I would prefer to play games with someone here. We're like, oh god, I think the dust from that cologne bag is fucking with me now, because I had to go outside and air it out to knock all the dust off of it. I mean, I would like to play co-op multiplayer games, but it's just, I mean, I would love to play Split Fiction. Like, that game sounds like an absolute shit ton of fun. Like, I've been hearing absolute rave reviews on it. But yeah, Joseph Ferris, he's one of the good ones when it comes to directors who knows what to stand up for in the video game industry. See, Helldivers 2, that's an online game. I just don't want to fuck with it. That's why I said if we get to 61 live viewers in this live stream, I'll play one match. Well, of course I'm doing better than 4 years ago. Oh, what the hell? This is so fucking weird. Um, accepting donations to play a game, that I that doesn't sit well with me. Because if I get a donation to play a certain game that I don't have any interest in playing, that just feels wrong. I mean, unless someone just wants to donate to just send a message, like, I'm all cool with that. But that just doesn't seem right to me. Like, that just seems shitty if I accept money to play something that I'm not interested in. Because, like, Roblox, I would never play that. I'm just telling you, I have no desire for it. HB is saying, I haven't caught a live stream in a while, from what I can tell. Your hair's looking good. Thank you, HB. I've been taking hair loss medication. I've been taking it now. I'm on my 3rd month of it so far. Penku, don't argue with me. When you're saying it's free money, tough, I heard you had hard time. The thing is, Penku, if you give me money to play, I don't know, Minecraft or Roblox, and then I play it for like 30 minutes and then decide I don't like this game, I'm going to feel very shitty that you paid money for me to play a game that I'm not enjoying. That just screams unethical to me. Oh, yeah, I mean, I tried out the Star Wars Battlefront games before. Like, I remember the original, playing that on the PS2, but I never played it online. Had fun with that, but this new one from EA, nah, fuck that shit. Or at least the ones made by DICE, like, I refuse to have Star Wars Battlefront or Battlefront 2 show up on my PlayStation or Xbox or Steam or whatever it is on my profile activity, because they made all those fucking microtransactions in that game, and they were like a huge proponent of why everything is so fucked up in the video game industry right now. I refuse to touch it. I absolutely refuse to touch it. Cosmic Clam says, if you stop taking it for a day, will it stop working? I mean, the thing is, I had to go through like almost 20 days of not taking it, and then I just started it back up again, but it's really recommended to not do that. Like, you have to take one pill every single day for it to work. Cammy is saying, what's my favorite game of all time? My favorite game of all time is The Last of Us Part 1. It's funny, someone was asking that yesterday. Oh, God, my nose is getting... You know what? I'm going to take some allergy pills. Oh, shit, we are now currently at 30 viewers. Hooray! Well, you can use both pills or like there's like drops there. It's not exactly oil, but it has like a consistency like oil that you can use. What is one game from my childhood I would die to play again? Well, I don't know if I would be dying to play it again, but we're at 31 viewers. Fuck yeah. Tell all your friends. Join the stream. When we get to 61 viewers, I will play one match of an online multiplayer game on my PS5. I played Super Mario Galaxy, and I enjoyed it. Never finished it, but I enjoyed it for sure. Could you play something that I enjoyed while chatting? I mean, the problem is we've got 31 viewers right now, and I have a sneaking suspicion, because this always happens every single time. Every single time I start playing a game, I lose like half the viewers. Because I don't want to lose all the people that we just that just joined, you know. Oh yeah, I didn't put this one back. This is called Pasha de Cartier. I probably butchered the pronunciation in here. Well, you've got 30. Well, HB, it's saying I've got 28 viewers. Pasha de Cartier. I don't remember trying this at all. Like this one, you can see it's like barely used up. I don't want to spray it right now. Do I like trading card games? Not really. It's not really my thing. Spray it so we can smell it through the camera. That's funny. The carrot says, "Do you work?" Yeah, I'm working right now. Because this is what I want to be doing full time. But it's kind of funny, though, how I get way more viewers in these streams than I do than what I've got with uploading videos. Because tell all your friends, watch my uploaded videos. Because kind of sucks when you're spending 5 hours editing a video and then only like less than 200 people see it. That's like one of the most painful feelings to go through emotionally. And I'm scratching my eyes because of the allergies, not because I'm fucking crying. It's like, anyways. If Fiery the Dragon says, "Keep up the grind, man, it will all pay off." Yeah. Yeah, that John Cena heel turn video with no editing gets more views. But you know what's fucked up? Because of like the first 5 seconds of that video, I think, because it showed Cena like hitting Cody Rhodes with his belt, it got that fucking video got demonetized for violence, which sucks. I don't know if Mo is here right now or not. But the good thing is Mo told me he had a job interview coming up soon, so I'm happy for him. I hope he gets the job because he needs it. Well, the thing is, Fiery the Dragon, the problem is whenever I do reaction videos, like 90% of the time they get copyright claimed, and so I don't earn any money off of them. Yeah, because Mo has been trying to get a job for a year now, which I can't even imagine what that must feel like. Um, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, I almost had a fucking heart attack and dropped my glasses. Because that's the number one thing is the whole copyright claim situation sucks. Because it makes me wonder how the fuck all these people with hundreds of thousands of views reacting to the newest Daredevil episodes, how they can keep theirs up, and then when I did it, mine got taken down. No, I'm not driving for Uber anymore because Hertz forced me to return the rental in December. It's a whole fucking thing, and I'm not going to get into it right now, but if you look at the live stream I did maybe in December 20th, you would be able to see it. To see the reasons why, but it's because I rent cars because it's my only way of having a car, and it just sucks. You'll sell me a car right now. I only got $4 in my bank account. No, there are no cars I can borrow from people. Yeah, Hydro, I don't have $500 to spend. And besides, I don't even know where you're located at. And I don't even have $500, so that's not going to be a thing. Yeah, Hot Wheels. That's the only car I can afford right now. Have I seen Severance? No, I haven't seen Severance, but I've heard really good things about it. Yeah, the thing is, though, I don't know how fixing a car here would work because over here, our driveways are all gravel. And so if there was a situation where you would have to lift the car up, it just I just wouldn't know. But yeah, right now it's just having a car is the number one thing that's fucking with me right now. Beach Hockey, welcome to the live stream. And I'm amazed that we've got 32 people here, but you know, I haven't eaten anything, so I think I just have to go and start heating something up. Uh It's extremely cold and windy and rainy out. It's funny because it's like 80 degrees Fahrenheit right now. I can't live stream the food making because this camera is like right over here. You've been studying to pass a major exam. I hope you do well on it. So, Manny, I did not watch any of the trailers for The Last of Us Season 2. I would just rather not know nothing. And I'll just watch it when it starts up in April. But hey, we're going to have... I'm pretty sure we're going to have... Actually, I don't know. When is the release date for Season 2? When does it start? Let's see. April 13th. Okay. That's when it comes out. So it's going to be on April 13th. Beach hockey misses football? Oh, I see. I mean, I've always been more of a basketball and a wrestling person, so... Oh, you know what? I'm glad I remember this. You want to know what movie I saw last night that really fucking disturbed me? I watched this movie with Anya Taylor-Joy and Nicholas Hoult and Ralph Fiennes. It's called The Menu. That has to be one of the craziest movies I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, you cannot... Like, if you're interested in it, all I can tell you is it's about a fucked up restaurant. And that is all I can say. Because it's the less you know about it going into it, the better. Because I don't even want to say much about it. It's just, if you are a fan of Ralph Fiennes, who was M in the Daniel Craig James Bond movies, or if you like Anya Taylor-Joy from Fury, if you like Anya Taylor-Joy from Furiosa, or and she was also Peach in the Mario movie, and she was also in The Queen's Gambit, or if you like Nicholas Hoult, who coincidentally enough was also in Mad Max Fury Road before, if you just watch The Menu... Yes, Beach Hockey says, it's great, recommend it big time, roller coaster of a film, absolutely. Like, man, I thought, when I've never seen the Harry Potter movies, but I'm gonna guess, was Ralph Fiennes also the guy who played Voldemort? I'm thinking. HB, yes, it's on Netflix and it is leaving. Beach Hockey, The Witch, that's the movie I was trying to fucking remember. Because I was trying to remember, what was the first movie I ever saw with Anya Taylor-Joy? And yeah, it was The Witch. The Witch. That movie was fucked up too, but I love that director. I believe his name was Robert Eggers. I think he also made The Northman, which is a movie I really need to see. And I heard that he also made a remake of Nosferatu, which I'm really interested in. Yes, and I always found it interesting that his name, that Ralph Fiennes' name, is spelled like Ralph, but it's pronounced Rafe, like it's R-A-F-E. Is that just a British thing? How old is he? I actually want to figure that out. Actually, fuck it. Hey, Google. How old is Ralph Fiennes? Oh, okay, he is 62. All right. Yeah, that seems about right. Yes, I've heard of The Lighthouse and The Northman. Yeah. I really want. Yeah, Robert Eggers. Like, I've only ever seen The Witch, but just from seeing that movie alone, I was very impressed with him as a director. What game will I play if I reach 61 views? I don't know. I was thinking, because I only want to get like just the free stuff, but I would probably play like something like Marvel Rivals, just something that's free, and we can just do the one match, just hop in and then just get out. But I found out that a lot of these free live service games, they make up 40% of all console owners' playing time, which I hate hearing that, because I'm a part of the audience, a part of the gaming market where I try to play like the new big blockbuster titles as soon as they come out. And hearing that there's so many people that only play, most of the times they only play just one game, it's very disheartening. I have to say, I feel like Anya Taylor-Joy's quickly becoming one of my favorite actresses. Because I think the first movie I saw with her was The Witch, but then I also saw her in, what is that fucking movie called? Oh, Split. That movie with James McAvoy. I saw that, and now I've seen The Menu. So far, and well, I guess it's voice acting, and I've seen the Mario movie. So far, she's like 4 out of 4. Like, every movie I've seen with her, I've enjoyed it. I've heard though that the sequel, I forget, the sequel Glass wasn't that great. Yeah, Split just showcased. That's just a pure showcase of how amazing James McAvoy is as an actor. I There was also this movie he made last year. Oh god, I forgot the name of it. Hang on. Fuck. What's what the hell was that called? It was called Speak No Evil. Yeah. The trailers for Speak No Evil were really interesting. And I like how that movie also is like a reunion for two actors from one of my favorite TV shows ever, Halt and Catch Fire. Because that had Scoot McNairy and Mackenzie Davis, and I just find it hilarious that they're a couple in Speak No Evil. Like, it's just so weird to me, because I'm just so used to them just being purely 100% platonic in Halt and Catch Fire, but then seeing them as a couple with children, or I don't know if they have kids in the movie or not, but in Speak No Evil, like, that's something I have to see. I don't know if that's streaming anywhere or not, but um but yeah, I've heard I haven't really heard too much. You liked Halt and Catch Fire. I saw every episode as soon as it aired on AMC. Because I remember on AMC, I was watching Mad Men, and then there was a commercial for Halt and Catch Fire, and so I just watched that one. Yeah, Mad Men is one of my favorite shows ever. Like the AMC TV channel really helped me get into watching TV shows because like the first series I ever binged on Netflix was Breaking Bad. Then after that, the second show I would watch is Mad Men, and I enjoyed both shows so much. And I also heard that Shogun on AMC was really good too. It's just there's so much, like we are so spoiled today when it comes to TV shows. There's so many things to watch that like I always feel horrible whenever I come across moments where I say I'm bored. Oh yeah, and there was this other show, I believe it was called Snowfall on AMC that was about like crack dealers in the 80s or something like that. I don't know if that was AMC. There was a show called Snowfall. Oh no, that was on FX. That was on FX. Because I also loved seeing Fargo on FX. I love that show. But now the guy, like one of the main creative guys from FX that did Fargo and Legion, I think his name was I forget his name, but oh, I remember hearing about Hell on Wheels on AMC. Creator of FX, Fargo. What was his name? Noah Hawley. That's right. That's him. Yeah, because Noah Hawley. He's the guy that made. Excuse me. He's the guy that made. I mean, he created Fargo, and then he created. I think he created American Horror Story, or I might be thinking of something else. Someone else. Hang on. I think no, Ryan Murphy. That's the guy's name. Ryan. Oh shit, I did not know he was bald and I did not know he was 60 years old. Yeah, Ryan Murphy. Yes. He was the one that did that made American Horror Story, and now I believe he continued doing like American Crime Story, like because he's the one that made that show about O.J. Simpson, and then he made the show about Dahmer, and now has a show on Netflix about the Menendez brothers, which I never finished Dahmer, but you know I could tell that's a good show, and I never finished his show, and I never started his show about the Menendez brothers. But I also heard really good things about what was it? I also heard really good things about fuck me. I'm forgetting. What other show did he made the show Ratched, which was a show about Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I remember enjoying that as well, but I never got to finish that. There's so much TV these days now where I start making a show, I start watching it and then never finish it because then something else comes along that I cared about a lot more. I've already explained this before, Erico, but YouTube is what I want to be doing full time. That's why I don't go looking for another job. Because guess what? If I start working a job, that one of those shitty jobs that I'm going to hate is at the end of my shift, I'll be so fucking tired. The time that I've got left that would be for YouTube, I would be so exhausted. And I'm already a person who doesn't have a shit ton of energy anyway. Vegetarian says, I saw Randy and LaHaye live, and that was the best live comedy I've ever... What's Randy and LaHaye? Or who are they? I've never heard of them before. Oh, from Trailer Park Boys, I see. Randy and LaHaye would tour together when LaHaye... Oh, I didn't know. One of them died. Okay. Was Trailer Park Boys... That was on Netflix, right? I think I remember seeing it listed when I was browsing through Netflix before. It was half motivational, half comedy, I see. Oh, I see. He said, if you can think it, you can do it. Absolutely. Hmm. Oh, they both got drunk at the end of the show. Hmm. Yeah, I really want to see live comedy a lot more often. I mean, I would love that. I heard that Bobby Lee, one of my favorite comedians, because I love the podcast that he does with Andrew Centino called Bad Friends. They're having a show in Houston. Doomslayer versus Kratos. That would be an epic fight for sure. That sounds pretty even to me. I wouldn't know. But I don't know. I really wouldn't have no idea who would win in that fight. Three hours. They signed an autograph and did a meet and greet. That's very cool. You know, when I would watch Always Sunny, because that's my favorite comedy show. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They used to have an Always Sunny podcast with Rob and Glenn and Charlie, and they did a show They did a live show in Philadelphia, and there's a video of it, and that was insane. Like, that show looked absolutely nuts, and I would have loved to have been there for that. Like, Always Sunny has so many amazing episodes. Like, I'm so happy that they're the one show that has lasted now for 20 years. Like, this year's the 20th anniversary, and they're still going. No signs of slowing down. Ah, they're catapulting piss jugs into the trailer park to prevent the sale. Oh, that sounds like some crazy shit. Do I think I would ever survive the Left 4 Dead game world? Of course not. Of course not. I mean, look at me. I've got the strength of Popeye pre-spinach. I don't know, but I've just been... I don't know, I've been thinking about that a lot, though. Like, if you missed it earlier in the live stream, someone... Would I rather fight the witch or the tank? Jesus, I don't even want to imagine what living in that situation would be like. I have not seen the Silent Hill F trailer, Serene. I have not seen that yet. Could be something to make a reaction to, possibly, but then again, you know, the whole fucking copyright claim thing is so fucked that I don't know if it would be worth it. How about I play Left 4 Dead 2 on some other stream? It just depends. I mean, I've already mentioned before, I'm not really an online multiplayer guy, which is why I was gonna make an exception. GTA 6 got pushed back again, apparently. It's I mean, the way I look at it is I would much rather... I mean, it's just like that Shigeru Miyamoto quote. It's like, a delayed game is eventually good, a rushed game is forever bad. It's like, we've already waited 12 years for it. Like, is waiting just a little bit more gonna kill you? No. Because if Rockstar needs to delay GTA 6, but at the same time, they've never officially announced a release date, so I don't even want to look at any rumors or anything like that. Because I would just wait until we find out what the official release date is going to be and take it from there. Because no matter what, it's not like Rockstar needs to release a game during a certain segment during a certain month or a certain season of the year. It's like they just want to be able to they'll release a game whenever they want to. That's what I love about Rockstar is they operate on no one's schedule but their own because they know that people are going to show up for them no matter what. Well, they said fall 20. Well, Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Take Two, the company who owns Rockstar and 2K Games, he said it will come out fall of 2025. Um, yeah, like there's absolutely nothing. Yeah, because it still says coming 2025. How is it mid March already? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Any new single player games I'm looking forward to? I mean, other than GTA 6, like there's the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake that I'm looking forward to. It's insane to me that I have been going on now for 2 hours and 55 minutes. It really doesn't feel like it. All right, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back. Uh, uh. I've got bad diarrhea. That was longer than usual. It's because I've got diarrhea. I need more water. I needed to bring out the oh, okay. I needed to fuck, now I need the Imodium again. RJW, it's gonna come out in June. What? What if you get explosive diarrhea on the highway? Not shitting you, no pun intended. That has happened to me. You just gotta run home or drive home, not run home, drive home and fucking wipe everywhere and then change and grab a fresh pair of underwear. That's what happens. Oh no, HB. There's this guy that came over, that flew here from Arizona, and he just recorded some footage with me all weekend. Just me like here and me going to the mall and stuff. Just me telling my story. Ah, God, my lips are peeling too. Yeah, so he recorded with me for 3 days, and then so now, yeah, like he told me that he got, I think maybe 10 or 15 hours of footage, because he said he wanted to tell my story, but he also wanted to make sure that I'm comfortable with everything, and if there's anything that he wants edited out, I'll tell him. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing how it all comes together, because it's not very often when I'm able to, when someone leaves a comment and he says, I want to make a documentary about you, and then I find out, okay, this is a real person and not a bot, not a scam or nothing. And yeah, his name's Jay. He's a real cool guy. So yeah, and I got this. Yeah, man, I don't know. My head is still spinning about that, because that's like the last time I got an offer where someone says,
mentioned something on YouTube to get together, and then it ended up working out really well, recording this documentary with that guy. And then just earlier today, I don't know if anyone new here still saw it or not, but got to see there was a band, a punk rock band in New Jersey. Like was trying to get me to play in their band, and I don't know if that's only going to be temporary or not, or whatever it is, but it sounds exciting. It's for 2 months. I get to see New Jersey. I get to see the East Coast of America finally. And I've been saying, like, because I've only ever been in the South. Like, the only parts of America I've ever gotten to see are here, like Texas, Arizona, California, and Louisiana. That's it. Those are the only places in America I've ever been to. And now it's like I've been really thinking about it, but but it also terrifies the shit out of me because I have no idea what it's going to look like. But then again, Joe Dispenza always says growth happens when you go into the unknown. And right now it's an unknown. I mean, I don't really play necessarily punk rock music, but it's certainly like, I mean, I don't know. It's just, I never thought about it, but then someone says, no, it's real. You can come in here. And so I don't know. I mean, it just happened like at the beginning of the stream. Someone said, and it's funny too, because that same guy in that band said he spent $7,000 on a strip club. Oh man, God, what the fuck is going on with me? I'm shivering after having diarrhea, and it's like, it's not exactly like completely cold here, so I swear to God, man, I better not be getting sick again. That's because the last time I was sick and I had a cold, oh Jesus, I almost fell over. The last time I was sick and I had a cold, I had to drive. I mean, not drive. Well, I wasn't making any YouTube videos for 2 fucking weeks, and I'm not gonna fucking let that shit happen again. Yeah, HB, he was in here. Like, the guy from the band said he spent $7,000. Or sorry, no, $7,500 at a strip club. And I thought, man, you would be... But he said those days are over, so... Like, that's one of the first things he mentioned, and I had no idea who the hell this guy was, but apparently they are a punk rock band in New Jersey. And I don't know, I've just been thinking about it. Like, I wanted to just, man, I don't know, because I also told myself that I would stop playing guitar temporarily just so I can be more consistent on YouTube. But I don't know. Then again, this is the first band that's offered me anything. The band name is... Shit. The name of the band is Don't Bite Your Tongue. Yes, that, yeah.
So all I know is that they are from New Jersey, but yeah. And he mentioned he makes $100,000 a year. But, I mean, I don't know. Just feels like I don't know, because I don't know if I'm even good enough to be in a band again if I got fucking fired from my last band for no reason, but do I know MCR? Are you talking about My Chemical Romance? Because I know who My Chemical Romance is. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, I wouldn't say like I'm a giant fan, but I like what I've heard from them. But, you know, things like that don't happen to me, where a band from another state, from a part of America I've always wanted to look at, always wanted to visit, offers me to play guitar with them for a tour. And I've never been on tour before, ever. But I don't even know how it would work, though, because I would need to bring my laptop with me. I would for sure have to bring my laptop and my webcam. It would make for some great videos too. Like, kind of like videos I made with Cobra Strike. Could make with them. It would be in October through December. And I've always wanted to know what the snow feels like on the East Coast. And I don't know, man. It's like something I never really thought about before, but but over the last couple of days, I've seriously been looking at videos on the East Coast because it's exciting to me because I don't know. I've never been to the East Coast, but my best friend Keanu took a trip where where him and his family, they drove to Chicago and Philadelphia and New York and I don't know where else, and they said it was great. And man, oh man. And that's the thing too. It's like it's 2 months, so it's not like I'm going to be completely moving there. But what if I go there and I decide, man, I really enjoy it over there? Who knows? I mean, I like punk rock. It's not like my number one genre, but I mean, I love the Ramones. I mean, I enjoy the Ramones a lot. And as far as like, and I mean, I also like Blink-182 and Green Day, and they said that's like what their music style is, and I enjoy Green Day and I enjoy them, and so but still, I haven't heard the name, I haven't heard their fucking music yet. Like, this is all brand new, like this just showed up to me, so I got no idea. But and he also says, you seem like a cool guy, I want to help you out, and so I could be getting some new friends too. But my favorite music genre is, I would just call it hard rock, because Van Halen and Guns N' Roses and Led Zeppelin and AC/DC and Iron Maiden and Judas Priest and Motorhead and those types of bands. That's what I would call my bread and butter. But also, there's this other band that you guys should absolutely listen to if you've never heard them before. They are amazing. Very underrated. They're a band called Vixen. It's an all-female 80s rock band. And I believe they actually opened up for Poison. And I think Rick, oh, I forget his name. Oh, I forget the drummer's name. I think it's like Ricky, something Ricky from Poison was in one of their music videos. But that is a very great band, and they were on an episode on VH1 of Bands Reunited, but I think the drummer is the only original member left. And it's funny because the stereotype is the drummer is always the first one to get let go, but here the drummer stayed and is the only one left. And I actually think, I don't know if you guys know who Richie Kotzen is, but Richie Kotzen's wife is the current bass player for Vixen. I don't know anything about their current guitar player, but the original guitar player was Ricky Rocket. Thank you, HB. Thank you. Yeah. I know that, man. And there was a live concert that they did on MTV during New Year's in 1989, and Sam Kinison was the host. And that was wild to see because he was screaming. It's like, this band is 4 hot chicks and they're awesome. You're going to love them. Everyone, welcome Vixen. And then he's like, that's my Sam Kinison impression. I can't do a Sam Kinison impression without completely ruining my vocal cords. Yep, Sam Kinison. I wish he was still around. I would love to see what his comedy would be like today. I hope that, he would have been able to get sober, because I believe it was cocaine that killed Sam Kinison. And it's crazy to me that he was a preacher. Like, I don't know too many people who are preachers that end up becoming stand-up comedians and being like huge like Sam Kinison was. Well, let me see here. Vixen, MTV Big Bash, 1989. What the hell? What the fuck? I thought that would be on YouTube, no? I'll find a link for you guys. Yeah, here it is. Yep, so I just put that link in the chat room because I can't watch it here. But of course, because then the copyright mafia will take down my live stream. But if you click on that link, that was Vixen in 1989. It was called the MTV Big Bang, so it was their New Year's Eve show. They had looks like they had a great lineup. Like, it was Vixen and Poison and Bobby Brown, which is like an odd combination, but is Bobby Brown still alive? I don't know about that. Let me see. Bobby Brown. It's insane because now when you type in Bobby Brown, it doesn't, the singer doesn't come up. It now just shows, it only shows things with Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things. Because I don't remember too much about Bobby Brown. Other than I remember he had a show. I had a show on, they had their own reality show. I think it was on VH1. And yeah, they would get high and drunk all the time. Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston on that fucking reality show. I remember that was my introduction to Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. Now it's because it stayed on the news segment, so I just had to keep scrolling and changed the tab to all, and then it started showing stuff about Bobby Brown. RJW says the church I sometimes attended has a few comedians. I don't know if you know who Taylor Tomlinson is. Like she's the host of After Midnight, but I mean I've seen some of her stand up. She's really funny, but I remember listening to her on a podcast with Mark Maron, and she said that she originally started off as a Christian comedian, which I had no idea that was even a thing that exists. And so, yeah, RJW, when you mentioned church and comedians, first person I thought of was Taylor Tomlinson. What are my thoughts on Low Tier God? I have no idea who Low Tier God is. I've never heard of that name before. I mean, HB, I used to use Spotify. You saw me in an edit on Instagram. Who the fuck did that? Who used my footage without asking me? Bobby Brown's 55? Is he 55? Wait, 69, 79, 89, 99, 09, 98, 19, 20. Yeah, okay. There was a reel on Instagram. What were they doing? Were they just making fun of me or some shit? Like trying to take footage of me out of context and trying to make me look worse? Or was it one of those things? Because I really hope it wasn't, but knowing my luck, most likely that's what it probably was. I hope that guy gave me credit at least. Said my name, saying, hey, this clip is Mr. Gaming Guitarist. You love the one song Bobby Brown did in Ghostbusters. I don't remember hearing Bobby Brown in Ghostbusters. Was he? Let's check that. Google. Whoops. Oh shit. Okay. Who the fuck? Oh shit. Hey, hang on, give me 1 second. Oh, I see. Hang on. All right, try talking now.
Yo.
All right, Mo is here, guys.
So what's up going on, chat? Everything.
Oh, okay. It says here Bobby Brown was in the Ghostbusters 2 soundtrack and had a song, a #2 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. It was called On Our Own. I see.
Huh.
Man, it's insane. They waited a while to make Ghostbusters 2 because the first movie was 1984 and then the second movie was 1989. You see how spoiled we are? People in the 80s had to wait years to get sequels.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, if you think about it, the first Alien came out in 1979 and then Aliens came out 1986.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta add Mo's title card here.
Man, I gotta get a new screen protector. My fucking screen is messed up.
I see.
Gonna go to Subway, homie. Make an order.
Yep.
You know, Subway here in America is not good. It has so much sugar in the bread.
Yeah.
Like, they actually got sued
Yeah.
for how much sugar in fucking Subway bread.
Well, no, they got in trouble with Ireland because in Ireland, they ended up getting in trouble because with Ireland's system, Subway's bread legally cannot be called bread.
Wow. So I wonder what they call it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how it works, but because like every foot long of Subway's, all of their bread has 5 grams of sugar. So in Ireland, that's too much sugar to be called bread.
Damn.
Yep.
That's interesting to know.
The longer attention spans of people of that time meant that producers could spend longer on films, thus a better production. You know what's insane? I remember hearing that the first Indiana Jones movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, I heard that Spielberg and George Lucas, when they were making that, they came in under budget. So they actually spent less money than what they were given. And they were able to use the rest of that money that they didn't spend on production, use that on the marketing.
Damn, who the fuck orders Subway and orders 3 cookies and Miss Vicky's chips and not order a Subway?
That guy must really like the Subway cookies then. At least
I mean,
they're
they
not.
are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they make pretty good cookies though.
Yeah. Really?
But,
Oh, I didn't know that. Gene Hackman was offered the role of Indiana Jones before Harrison Ford. That's tough for me to imagine. I can't imagine Gene Hackman. Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, but Gene Hackman recently died. He was like, I think 95 years old. But I heard that there's like a mystery when it came to his death. Like, I don't know what. Hang on. Gene Hackman cause of death. Because I know he was in the French Connection. Oh, okay. So Gene Hackman died from cardiovascular disease and he had Alzheimer's. Oh, okay. Wait, what? It says here. Man, that's interesting. Yeah, there's lots of theories.
You know, there used to be a damn fucking crazy ass massage place here. I went in there and it looked like they were doing some sketchy shit. You know, those things are sketchy as hell when you walk into that.
Ah, yeah,
I think they got busted because it's not here no more. They got busted by the fucking state, I think.
I see. Well, no, Mo isn't going to Subway. He's doing delivery orders right now. So he's taking an order from Subway, giving it to someone who ordered it. I heard about Michelle Trachtenberg dying. The only thing I know from her is she was in
Order
that.
for Kevin P.
The only thing I know is she was in that movie Euro Trip. I've never seen Euro Trip, but I've heard that lots of people liked it.
Mhm.
Harriet the Spy. I don't know what that is. Harriet the Spy.
Yep. Good to go. Thank you.
Oh, I see. It was based on a kid's book. That was her first movie. I see. Vegetarian says Hackman didn't see himself as an action hero type. Oh, okay. Hackman was best friends with Dustin Hoffman before either of them were famous. I see. Yeah. It's kind of interesting how it kind of reminds me a little bit about like of Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, how they were friends. Both they were best friends before they both got famous. You know, it's fun, crazy. Ben Affleck was in a Burger King commercial, I think in like 1987 or 1989 or something like that. It's pretty funny to picture that. And I also remember Jack Black was in an Atari commercial when he was a kid, which that to me is funny.
I remember Blackjack. Yeah, Blackjack is good.
No, I was talking about Jack Black, the actor.
Yeah, Jack Black. Yeah.
You said Blackjack.
Yeah. Oh, Jack Black. Yeah. My
We're
bad.
not going to the casino, motherfucker.
I will. Homie.
Wait, what?
I said I need a vacation when my mom comes. She said we're going.
Going where?
When I get back a little bit better, man, maybe I'll take us. Go back again.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little money so you can play, man.
Yeah. I mean, the last time we went, I won like $100 on the slot machine, so
Man,
that
you
was
are
cool.
pretty good, man. You're pretty good at blackjack, man. You better be.
I wouldn't play blackjack today. It's like losing a lot of money. That's gonna scare the shit out of me. So I'd rather just stick to. I could do video poker though. Video poker.
Video poker, I'm actually getting a little bit better at.
Yeah, like you could actually earn more, and it's a way to play poker without losing a ton, so you can get more practice in playing the different rounds and stuff.
Or if you're not used to sitting around people too, it's good. You could just sit by yourself.
Yeah, but video poker is very different from the actual poker, because in video poker, like you're holding different cards and getting a draw to get a better one. But it's just interesting to me because but poker does sound fun, but it's like I don't even want to.
Man, I would love to play poker, man. I know people be making a lot of money off that, but you gotta know how to play.
No, yeah. See, I don't want to fuck with that. It's like other people. There's
like,
other.
I hear there's a lot of math into it. Like it's a lot of thinking. Like you gotta read people's minds and shit.
Yeah.
Like if I could learn, but it would take me a long time to learn that shit, bro.
Yeah.
But I be seeing people on TikTok, they be making thousands of dollars and they be kicking them out of the casino.
Getting kicked out for winning too much?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How the hell? What is this? Where is this going?
Hey, Mo, have you ever heard of the band Vixen before? Mo?
Ever heard of the what? Sorry, I was making a U-turn.
Have you ever heard of the band Vixen before?
No.
They were an all-female 80s rock band. But they were more like hard rock. It's kind of like Motley Crue or Poison. Yeah, they are extremely underrated. I started listening to them for the first time in years because I remember watching VH1 Classic and a couple of their music videos were playing. And yeah, it's just, and they're still together, but the drummer is the only original member left.
Dang.
Next too cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's like now that we've got a Jersey Mike's close by here, there is never any need to ever go to fucking Subway ever again. Like,
Yeah, I hate Subway now. I be going to Jersey.
Like Subway can kiss my bony ass. Fuck Subway.
Man, yeah, for real. Even Firehouse Subs is better too.
Oh, you can't. They're not even in the same fucking league. Like Firehouse Subs. Sure. Firehouse Subs is like that is like elite tier sandwiches in Texas.
Yeah, they up there with Jersey Mike.
Yeah. HB, my aunt's doing fine. It's just she hates having to spend money on Uber rides, but it is what it is. But there's lots of people that take their Uber rides to work a lot. And it's crazy because I don't even want to know the area that I grew up in. I don't even want to know what how busy the traffic is over there again.
Oh yeah, traffic, man, during this time is crazy.
Yeah, I could imagine it's 4:08 right now, but it's just nuts to me though, because I haven't been outside and I don't even fucking know how long. Oh shit! Hey Mo, I just thought of something. Do you want to come over tomorrow so you can watch Monday Night Raw?
I might be able to. Yeah.
That's gonna be some good shit.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. I have time tomorrow.
Yeah, because that starts at 7.
Oh no! Wait, no, I don't. No,
What?
I don't. I have stuff I gotta do tomorrow. But maybe after I'm done with it, I still might have time to come over and watch it.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, what the fuck? It tells me to go around. Wait, what?
What?
It's-
Okay. All right. Mo, I've got to go. I'm getting some bad fucking diarrhea again. All right. This is gonna fucking kill me. Okay, guys, I gotta end the stream. I've got something bad about to erupt, and
yeah, I've been having it a lot lately too myself.
oh shit. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you, and thank you for calling on the stream, Mo.
All right, man.
All right. I'll see you guys next.